If you believe that encounters with lost THX trailers are very frightening, well, my experience was way worse. This time it was like one of those THX box sets that are horror filled, and its source material from my experience was Vortexx CW. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, Vortexx CW was a Saturday morning block that first started on August 25th, 2012, and concluded on September 27th, 2014, the day of my 11th birthday. It had a great variety of shows like Dragon Ball Z Kai, Sonic X, Yu-Gi-Oh, and others. However, I have come across something disturbing with it. It involved THX. One day I was at home watching some Amazing World of Gumball on HBO Max as I heard the doorbell ring. Surprisingly, it was honestly the mailman. I went outside and checked the mail. It was mostly a few bills from my parents and a package with my name on it. I brought it all inside and then I opened up the gift. Inside was what appeared to be a DVD. On the cover, it had the Vortexx W logo and had some characters from most of the shows that air on the block, including Sonic from Sonic X, Goku from Dragon Ball Z Kai, Yugi Muda from Yu-Gi-Oh!, Yuma from Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal, Cubix, Ricky Ryugasaki from Beat 'em on Crossfire, and Superman from Justice League Unlimited. The DVD was entitled Vortexx CW, The Ultimate THX Collection, or it's a box set, just for the sake of epic nostalgia. I began getting memories of when some people knew about their encounters with lost THX trailers, and I knew that I was probably going to be in for a bad time. I recognized that in the box was a few DVDs assembling each one of the shows featured on the cover. Inside of it was a rare DVD titled The Rare THX Trailer made by the CW. It had a TVG rating, which is obviously weird now that I thought about it. I inserted the disc into my DVD player and it started. It began with the Warner Home Video logo used in 2010 and the CBS DVD logo from 2006. This felt correct because the CW, of course, is a Warner Brothers and CBS owned TV channel. While watching it, I was like, since when does a TV show become THX certified? The next thing that popped up was a language menu, which included the languages English, French, Spanish, Japanese, Russian, and Dutch. That took me to the DVD menu, which consists of the different characters and colored boxes, including text. The mascot THX. I was right. This was definitely going to be, of course, the Lost THX trailer experience. But what was Tex doing on this DVD? He isn't owned by Warner Brothers or CBS. The option buttons were play, scene selection, setup, and bonus features. I pressed play and the trailer started. It began with a warning that said, "This Lost THX trailer was made for the theatrical release of Devil's Due, despite it not being THX certified, and must not be viewed by children. Watch at your own risk." Here we go, I muttered. The trailer began. The trailer started. It began with Taya Gardner from Yu-Gi-Oh! Taking a shower in her house, which honestly surprised me because I don't think Vortexx has shown any shower scenes in their programs. Taya got out of the shower, put on a towel, and began brushing her teeth. She soon noticed that the bathroom mirror was covered in steam. The bathroom mirror was covered in steam. Let me fix that. She made a circle and behind her was text. A sinister tone played as text was seen. Tia gasped as soon as she saw him. Text said, "Hey, 16-year-old woman. Nice body you got there." Taya angrily said, "What are you doing in my house, you robotic pervert?" Text then replied, "I've come to give you some company." Taya said, "I don't need company. I'm willing to shower on my own. Now get out of my house before I tell my parents. Now!" Tex then took out a chainsaw while he said, "Well, if that's the way you feel, then how about I murder you?" Taya began to scream as she got some slippers and went outside the front door with a towel on. She then decided to run to Yuki's place, where Yuki himself was eating some pancakes while in discussion with his grandfather until the door knocked. Yuki opened the door as Taya said, "Yugi, you gotta help me, man. There's a killer robot in my house that tried to kill me. Please, Yugi, you're my only hope." Yugi was confused and he asked, "What killer robot?" Yuki looked across the road and saw Tex. He said, "Oh no, it's Tex. He killed a few Pixar and DreamWorks characters. I'll show him what it really means to kill someone." He then began to transform into his duelist form and went onto the street. I was surprised at how Tex just stood there as he transformed. Yugi said, "Alright, you. I hope you're ready for a duel, 'cause you will never get your hands on my friend." Tex for some reason had his own set of dual monster cards. But before they battled, Tex threw out a pitchfork and threw it at Taya's chest as she was killed entirely. Yuki then shouted no very loud, and it apparently went from my TV speakers. Despite that my ears would bleed and I was right. Yuki first took out a card that had a picture of a fire-covered dragon and struck Tex with fire. It was Tex's turn, and he had a dragon, which instead went for Yuki's head, and it was bitten off completely, making Tex the winner. He then took out his chainsaw from earlier and began charging Yuki's grandfather. He rammed the chainsaw up to his heart. Yuki, his grandfather, was dead. The screen then went to black, but it wasn't over yet. It faded to a lake in Sonic X. Sonic and Chris were on a boat doing some fishing. Sonic said, "Great day on the lake, isn't it, Chris?" Chris replied, "It sure is. How about we have salmon for dinner tonight?" Sonic then said, "Salmon? Sure, sounds delicious." Just then, Sonic and Chris heard strange laughter. "Is that Eggman?" Sonic asked. "I don't know, but it sounds very scary," Chris replied. And then we see Tex in a speedboat. For some reason, he was standing as if it was a poorly made GIF. When he approached the two characters, he had a gun in his hand. Tex then said, "Hello, Sonic and Chris. I've come to the Chaos Emeralds and used them to take over the world." Sonic got angry and said, "Oh, no, you don't. You're going down if you think about that." Sonic began to roll up into a ball as he charged at Tex, but Tex managed to dodge his shot. Tex slipped up behind Chris with a knife near his neck. Chris then shouted, "Sonic, help! He's gonna cut my head in half!" Before Sonic could do anything, Tex said, "Time's up, blue weirdo." He then began slicing Chris's head as blood burst out from his neck. Sonic got really scared as Tex got out the same pitchfork that he used on Taya Gardner. He threw it at Sonic's eyes, but since, well, fastest thing alive, Sonic ran off with missing his eyes. But Tex saw him and claimed that he was way too fast. Tex walked away. Just then, the trailer showed a shot of a rocky field from Dragon Ball Z Kai at night. Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, Gohan, Trunks, Android 18, and Tien were looking at the scenery as Piccolo asked, "What are we doing here at night? There's nobody here except us." Goku then said, "Well, Bulma put us on night duty in case Silver appears here. As long as we stay up to fight, we should be able to." All of a sudden, Tex spawned from a portal and he said, "Hi there, Saiyans. I am your new enemy Tex. Wanna battle?" Goku soon noticed this and he replied, "Heck yeah, we want to battle! You're going down, you silly robot!" Goku went into his Super Saiyan form and began taking a direct punch at Tex. But like with Sonic, Tex dodged his shot. So Goku's next idea was to use his Kamehameha. But again, Tex refused to take damage. Vegeta took out a scouter and began to examine Tex. It said that Tex's power level was 9,000. Piccolo asked what the scouter said about his power level. Before Piccolo could finish his question, Vegeta said, "Don't you dare finish that question! Don't do it!" Back to Goku and Tex's battle. Goku insisted on kicking Tex in the face, which he tried to do, but Tex got him by the foot, and he took out a stapler and stapled Goku's crotch. As soon as Goku felt it, he began screaming. But as he screamed, he started to become a Super Saiyan 2. Goku shouted, "That hurt, you pesky robot! It's like I'm bleeding thanks to your shenanigans! I'm gonna end your killing spree when I kick your—" Before Goku could finish his sentence, his head was chopped off with a chainsaw. "This can't be real. His head got chopped off," Piccolo said. Gohan was in tears just seeing the dead body of Goku. Tex looked at the others and shouted, "And now it's time for you to go to hell." He then began opening a portal with a bunch of fire inside of it. What made it even more disturbing was that their skin could be seen melting. Everyone, including Goku, was dead. The next scene faded to a forest in Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal at night. Yuma and Tori were walking down a trail while talking. "Geez, Yuma, the forest sure is spooky at night. We should get out of here," Tori said. Yuma then said, "Don't worry, I've found an exit. Good thing I brought my trusty flashlight." As soon as he turned on the flashlight, they heard evil laughter. Yuma nervously asked, "Are one of my enemies coming back for revenge?" Tex dropped down, and Yuma and Tori screamed in fear. Tex then said, "Hello, duelists. I heard you like duel monsters. Wanna challenge me to it? Yuma got excited and said, Sure I can. Let's do this, robot dude. They got out their cars and the duel started. Yuma started first. His car resembled what appeared to be a strong black knight. The Black Knight slashed at Tex's Wonder Dragon, making Yuma have his points raised up by 300. Tex then got upset and said, You strong boy, you may have outsmarted my dragon, but I will show you what it means to kill something like a human. He started to take a chainsaw out as Yuma and Tori began to run away from him. Tex yelled, Get back here, you pathetic humans! Sexy Texy just wants to talk to you. Yuma and Tori began hiding behind a tree. They were trying not to breathe as Tex said, come out wherever you are. I won't hurt you, but I will kill you. Tori said, Yuma, I'm scared. I'm too teenage to die. Tex then heard them talking and shouted, Boo! Yuma and Tori did the same scream from when they first saw Tex. He then began to kill Tori by putting a wooden spear in her chest. Yuma then decided to commit suicide by jumping off a cliff before Tex could do anything against him. Both Yuma and Tori were dead. But it still wasn't over, as there was a little bit more to come. The next scene went to the watchtower from Justice League Unlimited. All the heroes, including Martian Manhunter, were there. They were having what would appear to be a meeting. Listen up, heroes. There's a strange killer robot somewhere here in space, so I need 3 heroes to stay up tonight and guard the place, Martian Manhunter explained. Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman raised their hands to volunteer, but before Martian Manhunter could say anything, Tex soon broke in by busting a door. He had a sword in his hand. Oh no, it's him, Batman shouted. Tex said, Hi there, superheroes. My name is Tex. Who's up for a battle? Superman then said, Yeah, we want to fight. Bring it on, you robot. Wonder Woman then shouted, Clark, don't! I've heard of that robot. He's killed almost everyone we know. Tex heard that and said, What gives, Wonder Woman? Take this. As he took out the same pitchfork to kill Taylor Gardner from earlier. Superman gasped at the sight of Wonder Woman's death. Tex then said, And now it's time for all of you to die. Excuse me. He took out a bomb and threw it at everyone in his sight as he flew away while evilly laughing. The watchtower exploded in the progress, and what I saw next scared the living daylights out of me. Batman's head was floating in space, but his eyes were pitch black and part of his brain was sticking out. To be continued.